it's going live, and I heard a ding. That must mean we're live, I take it. I see the yellow button. Yes, I do. Live! Hey, Internet friends, Magic Brad, Synergy Cafe, and the Synergy Collaborative. And today we're talking again about meditation, and we've got my friend Damon Dickinson on the line, the happy guy. Damon.
Good morning, Magic Brad.
Damon's happy. You still got that, every time I see that beautiful Balinese tapestry behind you, I think, are you in Bali?
Well, that's what it's there for. It's to remind me of Bali.
Visioning. Well, it's behind you. Take a look.
Yeah, it also reminds me of how we open up to the love of the Creator when we meditate, which is another big one.
Well, that's our topic today, and here's the question that the beginner meditators have, and that is, how long should I meditate?
Yeah, so as a beginner, what I recommend is starting out very short, comfortable sessions. You know, you think about going to the gym. If you haven't ever worked out, or it's been a while since you've worked out, then actually taking shorter sessions and then building up as you build muscle, just like you have spiritual muscle, makes it much more doable and enjoyable. Because what we really want to do in the beginning, as with any discipline, is we want to build a habit. And so shorter periods of time and then extending as it feels good and we're able, and it becomes more of a routine or a practice that we're enjoying. So I literally, when I start working with people, I say just 5 minutes a day. And if it feels good to do it once in the morning at 5 minutes, then 5 minutes at night too, you know, bookend your day with some meditation. And then literally you can either increase by the day if you want, until you can feel where your, you know, either your schedule or your own tolerance kind of builds up. So you could do, you know, 10 minutes the next day, 15 minutes the following, or quite often, because I often work with people, you know, once a week, is 5 minutes a day this week, 10 minutes a day the next week, and so on and so forth, until you've built up to a half an hour or even an hour. Now, you know, we talked about the science behind meditation, and what's been measurable from a scientific place is that there are a couple of key milestone points where we reach deeper and deeper states of relaxation and deeper states of consciousness. And they seem to be right around the 20-minute mark and the 40-minute mark. You know, our brainwave states start to slow down into deeper alpha and relaxed and even theta, creativity states, dream states, and our whole nervous system begins to really unwind and slow down at about the 40-minute mark, so that we can become just as relaxed as possible and enjoy the benefits of meditation optimally. So, and it's the same thing, I believe, with running. People who run, that there's a 20-minute and like a 40-minute mark where, you know, and this can be often for a lot of things, but very specifically, where sometimes it can be really kind of uncomfortable at first. You know, all our basic tendencies and habits want to resist it. You know, oh, the brain's in there, oh, but you got to do this, and oh, you got to do that. Or if you have a difficult emotional situation happening in your life, your brain and emotions may be all stirred up around that, and it may even become more so as you try to sit still or do whatever it is to focus in the moment for your own meditation practice. And so there's resistance, and also there's just the natural human tendency to resist what's new as a habit and an action. And so that first 5, 10, 15, sometimes even 20 minutes, it can be difficult. But then as we relax more and more, it becomes easier and easier to do.
So
go ahead.
On those, what did you say, like 20 minutes and 40 minutes, is that applicable also to those gurus that are really, really, really good at this? Or can they just snap into it in a minute or two?
Well, the more we practice anything, the better we get at it, and the more quickly our body will adjust and fall into those rhythms much more quickly. So, yeah, I mean, the more adept you become, the easier it is to fall into those deeper and deeper states of relaxation faster and faster. And, you know, you may actually enjoy doing retreats or more extended periods of meditation. So typically for me, a minimum meditation for me, if in like my formal meditation practice, is about 15 or 20 minutes. I love being able to have the space and time to go for at least a half an hour or an hour. What I've also learned is spreading it out through the day, as we've mentioned before, where I might do a longer half-hour period in the morning and then take, you know, 5, 10, 15-minute periods throughout the day every couple of hours and tune back in and meditate some more. And then at night, I actually do more of a formal, we have a group online prayer that I join in. Sometimes I'm leading, sometimes I'm just enjoying as someone else leads, and it's an hour long. So there's different periods of time that I enjoy being in prayer and meditation together. And so I don't think I know if I answered your question.
No,
yeah.
You kind of get the gurus that are experienced can just get into it.
Well, for me, yeah, usually relatively quickly I can get in. It's funny though, like I was saying, sometimes in the morning my brain's much more active, so it's more like, but Damon, you got to do this, and you got to do that, and especially right now because my life is so full with wonderful and good things you and I are working on with the Synergy Cafe and Collective and Collaborative, with my coaching practice and everything else. My brain really is kind of like, oh, let's get into it. And at night, I'm much more tired, and I feel complete that I've gotten what I can get done for the day. My brain's able to let go more, and I'm able to relax deeper and deeper and stay there.
Okay, so for a beginner meditator, how long should I meditate is, like you said, probably just start very few minutes, maybe 5 minutes, so you can get comfortable with it.
Yes.
And progress as you go there, and then you can move into the next level.
Yes.
What I've been doing with my time, crunching my time, is I've been overlapping. So, like, you got the walking meditation, and I kind of like to do a writing meditation. I actually do it while I blog on certain things. I'll try and get into a zone and just write about a certain topic. So I'm sort of overlapping the meditation with blogging.
Right.
So you can do that. You can kind of crunch time, compress time. Eventually I'm gonna get everything done in the day in like a minute or so.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Then I got the rest of my time to play.
Yeah, playing the best meditation.
Okay.
I love playing fun.
Is there anything else you want to sign off about with, sort of on how long should I meditate?
How long should I meditate? Well, I just want to say, on the other side is just try not to push it, like overdo it. It's just like if you went to the gym for the first time and you did a whole, hardcore 1 hour workout, and then you're really sore for the next 2 weeks, you can barely get up or move. To try to push ourselves or force ourselves to do something that's uncomfortable beyond what's comfortable just gives us a negative connotation and doesn't reinforce positive habits. So do it what's comfortable.
That makes total sense, because some people say you're supposed to meditate for 20 minutes, and if you're just starting and it gets to be irritating in 15, you got 5 minutes of frustration, that ain't going to be helpful.
Yeah, but almost anyone can do 5 minutes, no matter how uncomfortable it is. So.
Got it. Okay, well, wonderful. I appreciate, again, you taking the time out of your busy Saturday morning. And we've got some functions going on tonight. That's going to be good. So let's confab. We'll talk later. Okay, everybody, tune back in. We're about 3/4 of the way through this beginner meditation series, and we want you to Google us and find us, and we'll figure it out from there. Peace, love, and happiness. Magic Brad signing off.
Peace.